welcome to the Outside Man podcast, your armchair expert guide to rugby league. Thanks very much for joining us. We love that you have tuned in to hear the greatest rugby league podcast of all time. Give it a like and subscribe now because you don't want to miss next week because it's going to be even better. But lads, how are we doing?
Yeah, good. My team won.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I was probably the only team that won.
It was the only team in the weekend.
None of my teams won.
Yeah.
None of the ones that I've changed
How did
to.
your team go?
Finns, you go on the Dolphins
You're
now.
asking me?
Yeah.
No comment.
I like your shirt there, Cal.
Oh, okay, yeah, so...
It's a nice looking shirt you got on.
Alright, if you are watching, and if you're not watching, I am currently wearing a Titans jersey. I just want a disclaimer, I am not jumping ship from the Cowboys.
Not
That
yet.
is not happening. I will be a Cowboys member to the day I die.
Queenslanders just seem to keep chopping
No,
change.
that is not what's happening.
Queenslanders?
What is happening is I'm protesting what's happening at the Cowboys right now. And if Mr. T. Payton still has a job at the end of this week when we get beaten by the Titans, look out. So it's more of a statement. You know how there's peaceful protest?
Yeah.
It's a peaceful protest, okay?
Conscientious.
It's like that one on
Objector.
Sydney Harbour, or Whoop the Bridge, whatever that one was. That was peaceful.
Yeah.
Let's not get political, but no, I am not a Titans fan. I'm just protesting. Some of our Cowboys up highs and players, they watch this, so they'll be watching this going, oh no.
Well, Matty Johns will take notice.
Yeah, I really
Well,
want.
he's bought the Titans anyway.
Yeah, Titans, not Cowboys, sorry.
Yeah.
So that's just a protest. So yeah.
Hey Matthew, have you got any talking points? Just random
Oh, we're
facts?
straight into it.
No,
Yeah.
have you got a random fact? for
Oh,
us?
random facts. I haven't really had a chance to think about random thoughts this week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just thought you might have had something.
I
I
could probably think of something.
I didn't hear any feedback from our movies. You know how we talked
Was
about.
there a mass unsubscribe?
I did. No, actually, we picked up 3 new subscribers.
Oh, wow.
Welcome.
Oh, sorry, my series just
Not
popped up.
sure.
Sure,
Series
what are you
listening
trying
in.
to say?
Yeah, no, that's maybe.
I did cop a bit of heat from the Titanic
Oh, did you?
movie.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't.
Yeah, as deserved.
I didn't.
I didn't know our audience was
There
that,
was
that big on the Titanic.
I didn't cop
I
anything.
have seen a lot of terrible movies, but I've been thinking about it and I can't think of any movies that everyone else thinks is awesome, which I don't really. All the fanfare around it.
Yeah, no, I didn't cop any flack from the Star Wars reference. So I can only assume that everyone agrees that Star Wars is a terrible.
Well, I had a few people.
Yeah.
I had a few
Same with
people
Lord of the
asking what you
Rings.
guys were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, Napoleon Dynamite and.
Oh, really?
What was yours, Jed?
Lord of the Rings.
Who doesn't know Lord of the Rings?
Who doesn't like Lord of the Rings?
Who doesn't like? Well,
Do
Jed,
you like
we know
Lord of
that.
the Rings?
I don't. I
Yeah.
don't even
Oh,
I'm like-
Jason.
Yeah, it's not.
I've watched it. I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's-
about to nestle in for another 3 hours and go again.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? There was one Marvel movie that I watched. I think it was. I mean, Black Panther. Sorry for the haters out there. Or likers of that movie. I think it was Black Panther. It was enjoyable, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Anyway.
just quickly. So for those at home, well,
Aliens.
everyone will be at home. Well, you
We're
might
talking
not
about
be.
aliens.
It might be on the road.
I might be at work.
It's currently a Tuesday night. We're a little bit later this week with our potty. Jed has to vacate us shortly because he's been called into work. So why don't we give Jed the floor just for a little bit? We're going to go straight to
Oh, is that a
controversy.
good? Is that a good?
Have you got a
good? Should we do
where's
that?
that button?
Oh, it's one of the. Let's.
What do you want to do? Do you want
Well-
to transition to?
Should we
No, I
transition?
just wanted that. Do.
It's in here somewhere. I'll get that later.
Oh,
Um,
are we talking about aliens?
I'm not.
No, this is a footy podcast. We got to say that for an alien podcast.
I just thought maybe we give Jed the floor with his.
Oh,
we don't
right.
have to go to the whole controversy, but just Jed's controversy.
Yeah.
So
Can
that
I
he
just
can drop it
say?
and leave.
Can I just say quickly? This concerns Jed. He, the first thing he said to me when he came over tonight.
I don't.
Well, I'm going to tell you. He's like, "Geez, I like how your yard's coming along." Now, to be fair, it is nearly knee height, but it's also been raining for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
What are you
It's
complimenting?
too wet.
oh yeah,
I need one of those council signs that says too wet to mow
and then
I'm going
also
on full Saturday.
in the rain.
No, it wasn't raining Saturday,
Oh, it
mate.
was raining out here.
and then the other thing was that Matt rates himself as a good person on the barbecue. He rates himself.
Does he?
I do, and I still do, despite your criticism.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we had some steak and sausages. The sausages were absolutely beautiful, but that steak, what was going on there? Like, it was a chicken horse with a head on it that looked like a chihuahua. Like,
Hang on.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't
Chicken
that bad.
horse with
Matt
the head
didn't
on
make the steak.
yeah,
No,
but the way that he cooked
I
it.
cooked it a bit too long. See, my house don't like medium rare.
Mm.
So
Oh,
if it's
okay.
even just the remotest little bit pink,
Oh, it's got to be a bit.
I've got to chuck it back on again and cook it.
Mm. I have the same.
But I did leave it on a bit too long tonight. So I apologise, Jed. I'll do better next
I didn't
time.
know there was steak. I wasn't invited.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You've had my steak. You know how good
Yeah,
it
I
is.
would normally, yeah.
Actually,
I can't-
random fact for those
Okay.
watching at home and listening at home, Matt has the best pumpkin soup in the world. Now, he hasn't done it. You haven't done it recently, I don't think, have you?
No, I haven't done it. Actually, it's quite ironic. Since I gave Ike and Rochelle the recipe, I haven't even done it myself.
So-
and I had to ask Rochelle what the recipe was.
About 15, about 15 years ago, I first tried it, and
It was pretty awesome.
in my phone. You are Matt Pumpkin Soup Porter.
Well, there you go.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
Well,
I
maybe
won't
it
tell
might
you
make
what's
it.
in my phone. Anyway.
Do not answer.
for a group of people that are supposed to be hurrying things.
Ah,
on,
sorry,
Oh,
Jed.
yes. Sorry, Jed, you got the floor. Quick,
Okay.
make it quick. Snap.
All right. I know that we're going to celebrate a little bit later with Alex Johnson's.
Yeah, he's coming.
he watches.
Yeah. I know that, like, we're going to talk about it a bit later. You know, about how good it was, but I just want to quickly mention about Albo being on the field. There.
Oh yeah.
That was such a bad look. It took away what should have been a celebration for.
Wasn't he one of the reasons they got back in the comp?
Yeah, but like it's.
Isn't he like a lifetime Rabbitoh supporter?
Isn't he?
Yeah, but I thought it was more of a political stunt.
But he was a
I think it was just-
Rabbitoh supporter before he was a politician. Why can't he be a Rabbitoh supporter?
Yeah, but it's
Why can't he run on the field for the greatest moment in NRL history?
because they told
Yeah.
people not to.
Yeah,
Did he tell people not to?
It came from the game.
Yeah.
Since when
He's
does he
not the
make the
game.
rules?
He doesn't make the rules, but if you're someone that should be abiding by the rules, it's the PM.
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon he's just a South supporter.
It was probably
at that
the
moment.
optics.
At that
It was
moment, the
the
South
way-
supporter was seven bodyguards.
Jed, I agree with
How-
you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
way to
Rubbish.
make it about yourself, Elbow.
Yeah, like
What a donkey.
to get slightly political.
Oh.
You know, we've got all-time fuel price at all-time high. You know, like it just feels like, mate, worry about your job firstly, and don't worry about.
Well, he did say he was paying
He's
all
got
the
a
fines.
pretty rough job. He needs a little bit of a break so he can get back into it. And what do you want to do? Support his Rabbitohs.
The real question
everyone else
is-
on the field.
The real question is,
Far
how would you feel being that one guy that ran out on 212?
The Roosters.
Getting.
If there's a GoFundMe,
then if you have to
I
wait-
will give him my
And
son's
then I
pocket
did
money.
see there was another couple of guys that got pinned by security during that big scramble in
Oh,
time.
there was a.
Was someone mucking
what's
around,
what's
yeah.
the word we're allowed to say on this podcast? He was
Horsing around?
He was horsing around.
Yeah.
He was an absolute tool.
Two
from what I
things.
heard.
One, Roosters fans can't count. We know that. Like, that's
Yeah.
just a Roosters fan thing. But two, those guys apparently allegedly assaulted the security guards, which is why they got
Oh,
Those
okay,
guys,
yeah.
Oh, the other guys.
Yeah.
Just quickly as well, did you happen to see with the scoreboard?
Away
It
team.
had like Roosters versus away team.
Yes, I loved it.
Just a bit
That
of
was
banter,
great.
and then But anyway, that's all I've got to add.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And,
Right. Well, we might. Do you have to go, Jed?
yes, we-
we might let Jed go. We might
Well-
have a break here, and we'll come back.
Hey Cal,
Hey.
I've got a hankering for some grass-fed and finished local free-range beef. I'd like a family butcher who's been in business for over 40 years now, and I'm thinking maybe someone that might be able to deliver it to my door if I buy a big bulk of it. Have you got anyone that comes to mind when
I
you're
know
thinking of that sort of
just the company.
Babinda Meats.
Babinda Meats.
Located up in far north Queensland. Beautiful tropical Queensland. And Babinda Meats, they can provide you with the quality meat that you're looking for, delivered to your door.
Within reason.
Within reason, yep. T's and C's apply. But what you can do, if you're unsure or you have a bit of an interest in this,
Yeah.
give them a call. Matt's going to pop the number up on the screen with the website. When you call, you might chat to the man himself, Mr. Tootie. He's the owner-operator up there. You might even get Mrs. Tootie, Wendy, lovely Wendy. Or you might even get Mark, one of our good mates here on the Potter, friend of the show, Mark. And or one of the other great stuff they got up there. I can attest, like I said last week, it is the greatest meat on the planet. They grow their own cattle.
On the planet.
And real meat, succulent steaks, rocky road that you will just melt in your mouth.
Oh.
Black
And
Russian
what
roast.
if I'm in town and I'm hankering for a meat pie? Do they do meat pies?
Drop down, say hello.
Oh, there you go. You've
Yeah.
heard it first. You've heard it here.
Mm-hmm.
Drop in at Babinda Meats, just
Yes.
outside of Innisfail.
You've been too, haven't you, Jed?
Yep. Tootie's meals that she does, I can testify they are like if you know, if you're short of a meal or just want a quick meal for dinner,
Drop on down.
drop on down and, like lasagna and all that sort of stuff.
Did you just call it lasagna?
Yeah, because it's awesome.
I'm so sorry to any of the Italian listeners that we've got.
Lasagna.
Hey, Jed, say gnocchi.
Gnocchi?
Gnocchi. No, but in
There's
all
a shirt
seriousness,
in that.
in all-
Lasagna.
There's lasagna. Gnocchi. In all seriousness, thank you to our sponsors, Babinda Meats. This podcast would be possible without you, but we're very thankful that we have you
100%.
so that we can have all this stuff. So, yeah, thank you.
Sounds better because you're on board.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jetty. Back to our three-man team.
It's gonna,
I was going to say the OGs, but it's not even.
No, I'm not an
Cohen
OG.
or Ringans. So we will go to the OG. Matt, controversially...
Yeah,
What's going on?
controversially, probably not really. Well, it is controversial. It's more of an annoyance. It was good to see that the old disruptor came back on the
Oh,
weekend.
no.
And the definition is still not clear.
It's worse.
You got to do a pirouette with one hand, but then get the second hand up and then halo.
Just make it you can't compete for a bomb.
No.
Or ban the bomb.
No. I love it.
Just
Like,
like,
you know, it's so subjective. It's like the six agains. It's subjective.
Do you know what I hate more? Is it doesn't exist in a dropout.
yeah, good point.
Is it only under the bomb, is it?
Well, every time there's a
They've
disruptor in a dropout, they can't work out who's onside or who's offside.
Think about a short dropout. What do you see all the players doing for a short dropout?
Disrupting.
Well, what I
Trying
see
to throw the arm up. One
when
arm.
they do the short dropout is they don't know what's going on. They kick it out on the full. They don't kick it far enough. They kick it too far. They don't know what the heck's going on. They pass it to the opposite team.
Latrell misses more than he gets.
So
But the ones he
essentially,
gets are
I reckon
amazing.
get rid of the short dropouts, get rid of the disruptor, get rid of six agains. The whole reason they brought six agains in was to speed the game up, but now it's just
don't worry, I'm getting to it.
Okay.
So,
So
you know what?
Yeah.
Are we there? Do you
I
want
reckon we're already there. So,
All right,
disruptor.
This isn't-
Six again.
This isn't my controversy, right? I've got another little one after this.
Oh, double dipping.
So I've done a bit of a stats deep dive into six agains. Did you know after round 2 last year, I know you guys probably know this because I posted in the
know
group,
everything.
but if you're watching at home, listening at home, or on the road, I keep saying at home.
in your comfort zone.
In your comfort zone. After round 2 last year, have a guess, and again, like you guys know this, but have a guess how many set restarts there were after round 2 last year.
I don't know an exact figure, but I would say half as many as this year.
88
88 last year.
after last year.
Okay.
This year, 155.
Yeah, well.
It's doubled.
And probably half of that was this weekend too.
So I've got the
Three-quarters of
figures.
it
I got
in.
the figures for that too. So I didn't do the first 3 games just because I ran out of time. Well, actually, I did. Yeah, I did.
Did run out of time, or you did do it?
No, I did. I got him. I realised in the car on the way out. Jason was driving. I wasn't driving.
I was like, I'm sure you did, but I was just holding it in.
So
It's not my controversy.
Apart from the fact that we've already spoken about how subjective the 6 again rule is, and how all of a sudden, yeah, that's a 6 again, and that's not a 6 again, and there's 3 in that set. The next set looks identical, and not one is blown. Apart from that fact, I'm taking a different tact this week. Okay, so in the Broncos Eels game, there was 26 agains and penalties. I'm including penalties in this, and you'll see why. How many errors do you think there was? There was 17 errors. So I want you to keep a tally of how many errors and how many 6 agains and penalties.
That makes a terrible game.
That's what we're going to get to as well. In the Warriors and Raiders game, there was 23 6 agains and penalties, 21 errors. In the next game, the Roosters and Rabbits, 22 6 agains and penalties, 25 errors. In the Tigers Cowboys, 23 6 agains and penalties, 26 errors. And the trend continues. 19 6 agains, 18 errors. Next game, 23 6 agains, 24 errors. Next game, 18 errors, 25. My point is, for just about every 6 again and penalty, there was an error. That means the game is stopping. We'll use the Cowboys, this is the worst. 26 errors and 23 6 agains and penalties. That is 49 times the game is stopping for an error. Did I get to do the maths right on that? 26 plus 23? Yeah. 49. The game is stopping 49 times for an error or a penalty or a set restart. And the set restarts, you're not stopping.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
But the error rate has skyrocketed. And the reason why is because 6 agains are tiring out so many teams. And what's happening towards the end of the game is fatigue setting in. It's creating more errors. So they're going, we're going to make the game faster by having lots of 6 agains. The game's going to be quicker. No, the game's slower because there's 26 errors. 17, 21, 25, 26, 18, 24, 25, 25. Yep. That was the error count across each of the games.
Yeah, and that's why we're seeing big scores as well.
Because teams are tired.
Yeah.
There's errors galore. The game is not faster. It's slower because of the amount of errors. So this whole thing that they're going on about, we want the game faster and more points scored. Well, they're getting the more points scored, but the game's slower because there's so many errors and penalties.
They're getting more points scored, but generally it's only one team.
That's what's been happening. Yeah.
When we used to have, 3 years ago, we used to have a 6-8 scoreline. Like the Penrith Cronulla game, let's say, that was probably going to be 8-0 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's blown out because of...
I back that.
Yeah.
So the other thing that continues on from my point is there's never been another rule in the NRL that allows such influence on the result without accountability.
Yeah.
Let's get a tinfoil hat on right now. And I'm saying that the games are rigged, but if the NRL wanted to not rig a game, but favour a team more in the game, this is the one rule that allows them to give a team more possession without any accountability. There's no accountability.
Yeah. And we've been over it before.
Yep.
They even it up.
Eventually.
It is blatantly always evened up.
Yep.
Because they know if they go into the weekend and there's been a 16-2 penalty count, like that Queensland New South Wales game, they know if that happens, there's going to be an uproar. So they always even it up.
The problem with evening up is the Tigers, in their first set, they had three penalties, and the game was over from then. Not just because of that. The Cowboys we'll get to that in a second. They were terrible. But what happened was he started evening up towards the end of the game. Once the game was well out of... The game wasn't a contest anymore. It was well out. The Cowboys were buggered. So he was giving us 6 again. We were just making errors because we were so buggered from the early defense that we had to do. The result was over. But he's going, sweet, I'm going to have at the end of the game, both teams are going to have a similar penalty and 6 again account. No one's going to question me on my... The thing that frustrated me the most, the other thing that's happening too, is for 20 minutes of that Cowboys-Tigers game, he put the whistle away. So you're telling me for 60 minutes of a game, the teams were so bad at discipline, he was just calling 6 agains, left runs, and then for 20 minutes, all of a sudden, they started playing perfect football. Is that what's happened? Is that what happened?
But how much
Well,
better
you saw it the later games of the weekend as well. They started to have bigger periods
So
of no
one,
penalties or 6 agains.
it's rubbish. He just thought, I better stop block. So I'm trying to get at the point that they're just calling him when they want to. Because there's no way in the world the Cows and Tigers in that second half, when we had that 20-minute period, that they got better at discipline. They just didn't. He just stopped calling them. And that's what bugs me. It's like, if they're there, call them. If they're not there, don't call them. But don't just stop calling them because you don't feel like calling them anymore. And yes, Jace, the game got a little bit better because it started to flow a bit more.
to actually watch them play.
So this wasn't my controversy. It's turned out to be my controversy. It's not even really a controversy. It's just a blow up. What can we do though? Because I'm seeing every other platform, every other podcast blow up about it, and the NRL is like,
I think we have to scrap 6 agains and go back to penalties. Because I'm gonna defend I'll defend the refs for a couple of minutes and say maybe it's not deliberate and maybe it's just too fast for the refs. They can't keep up. And they're going, oh, yep, they've seen one. Oh, that's a 6 again. And then they're trying, and then they're just, I don't think they're keeping up with what's going on.
Yeah,
I think
there
a
probably is
penalty
a bit of that.
settles it down. Now, I know we don't want to go back to the Cameron Smith, penalty, wasting 40 minutes every time there's a penalty, having a chat to the ref and slowing it down that crazy. But I think it's too fast for the refs. And I think adding more zone for the 6 again was just, I don't know who brought that up, an extra 20 metres.
it hasn't
It's
helped.
ridiculous.
So yeah, hopefully
they brought the 6 agains in to get rid of the wrestle, right? And there was one team that was the best of the wrestle, right? They still are to this day.
Melbourne for those
And they
playing
still
at home.
seem to get away with it more often than not as well. Like in the Storm game this weekend, multiple times they'll have 3 defenders in the tackle, and they'll all use each other to get up. So they'll push down the back and push down the back.
A lot
It
of
still
teams
slows
do
it down.
do that, but
It's tactic, but that's why they brought the 6 again in, is to get rid of that sort of thing. But it's still happening. The game's getting slower anyway because there's more errors, there's more fatigue.
Well, on Triple M they were saying that Volandis has asked for the 6 again thing because we're heading to the end of our broadcast deal, and the new one's up for renewal 27 or 28, 2027, 2028. And the whole idea is that the more points are scored, the more money we're going to get for the broadcast deal. And that's why Volandis wants
I
more
don't know.
points. I'm not saying that. That's what Triple M was saying is the wole deal with this whole 6 again thing.
It's
More
better when it's
exciting.
close.
I thought so.
Like when it's a blowout, it's not like, what's the point of watching the rest of the game?
Do you know who I want to hear from? Is some people who have probably only watched the game for a year. I want to know if you find a draw or a 6 or a piece, like when it's slower, do you enjoy that? Or do you think seeing tries and stuff is exciting for you? Because we've all been watching footy for a long time.
true.
So we've probably got a bit of a bias
stuck
because
in
we
our
like
ways.
the old arm wrestle. I mean,
The tries are good though, like
Oh,
especially those aerial tries. Like that's you
some
do
of
want to
them.
see that.
but I don't think it gets rid of that, does it?
No,
The penalty bit. Like, we still get the wingers doing crazy things because they're just evolving, becoming better athletes. So, yeah, that's it. Talking about Melbourne, I'm going to move on to my controversy. And it's controversial.
that's why it's called controversy corner.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes we just get mad.
Sorry.
But not looking at anyone.
Sorry about
And you might see Callan go like this because sometimes I pull away from the mic, and I apologise for that. I don't control myself well. The Melbourne game, there were 3 instances, and I've forgotten the third player, but Daniel Atkinson and Kyle Flanagan, within 3 sets of 6, they got what seemed to be a awkward tackle, which trapped their ankles underneath. and it was all what's his name? Hetherington.
Hetherington,
And
What?
I
No,
think,
one of them was Hetherington. The other one was
No, Hetherington was both. He did three.
the two halves.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did
okay.
all three. And I if you've been around a little while, Melbourne introduced a thing called a chicken wing. Melbourne introduced, I don't know,
Cannonball?
other things, Cannonball.
I don't know, did they?
Yeah,
Maybe.
like lots of these little things. And I don't know, is Melbourne introducing a legal hip drop? That's slowing the play down because the player ends up being on their legs. It's not a exact hip drop because their hips don't end up on their legs, but they still lose their legs and they still fall on them. And it did. They did go for scans.
What's the rule with hip drops? You can't lose
Can't
your feet, hey,
Lose
as
your
you're holding
feet
on.
and then
Well, it's pulling down with
swing
you.
and swing down on them. So whatever
So he-
mechanism, it was cleared every time.
So what he was doing, one of them, I think it was the Atkinson one. I saw him grab onto his back. He kept his feet along the ground and he sort of dragged his way onto his
yeah.
legs. So it wasn't textbook.
Yeah,
Wasn't
but it was
textbook,
like a
but it was
little bit-
enough.
Yeah, but it happened three times, and the two halves were the ones that got hurt. They went for scans, so it wasn't like it was just play on sort of thing. They were cleared, so they're all fine. But I thought, maybe I don't know. I just think look out this week, Broncos, and just see. He hasn't been named, so I don't know if it was just him.
Hetherington.
Whether it's just his new tackle style. But if Melbourne start landing on some ankles, you heard it here first.
If there's a team that exploit the rules the best, it's Melbourne, isn't
They
it?
find a way, hey. But yeah, legal hip drops is
Your controversy?
my controversy.
I've only got one more little one, Matt. If,
All right.
if I can indulge you. Or
Yeah.
would you like to go?
No. I said mine before.
Okay.
Mine was a whinge.
Is-
not so much a controversy.
I said it was little, but it's quite a big statement. I believe Manly should be kicked out of the comp.
Ooh.
Two reasons.
Wow.
Two reasons. One, did you guys, I don't know, I think you were out, but did you watch that game? The
watched
Manly
some of it.
Knights game?
Yeah.
Watch some of it.
It was the worst bit of footy from Manly I've ever seen. And there was one bit in particular where Ruben Garrick made a break up the middle of the field. I've got the video saved. I can't show you it because there's no point for our listeners.
It was an
But-
intercept.
Go and watch it.
Intercept,
He gets an intercept. He runs halfway down the field. He starts at about his own 30-metre line. He crosses the halfway line, gets to his 40, gets to his 30, and then Dom Young at around about the 20-metre mark drags him down. Jason Saab, his winger, is with him, hoping he can pass him the ball. He doesn't get to. Saab shoots back off to his wing. Garrick gets tackled. I believe, was almost sin bin worthy. They tripped him over again. He didn't get to have a quick play
It
the ball.
was
Normally,
slow.
it was really slow. Gets up, plays the ball. The marker for the Knights had time to sort of look around and go, there's no dummy half there. Jumps on the ball, and there was no one in Cooee of where Ruben Garrick was, and that was just the tip of the iceberg for Manly. I've never seen a team. Well, I thought I'd never seen a team play so poorly like that. And then a team isn't playing for each other when a guy makes a break, runs 60 metres, and no one backs him up. I've never seen anything like that where he's played the ball, and on the camera angle, there is not one Manly player at all. Go and watch it if you don't believe me. There's not one Manly player.
Secondly, if you're Saab, have a little look.
Yeah, Saab. There's poor. What's the word?
Like
Awareness.
Just
he's like,
Look around, bro.
I'm going to my wing.
So-
he's done the chase.
yeah, no.
He's
It's like
nah, I'm going my
game
wing.
awareness, bro. So that's the first reason why they should be kicked out. Of the Secondly, Secondly, the one thing the Cowboys should have won this week could have been the one thing that we could have won all year was the worst team of the week. And they took that away from us. The one thing that was going for us this week was I was gonna say we were the worst team of the week, and everyone was going to talk about how poor the Cowboys were. At least we got some airtime.
We can still talk about how poor the Cows
They
were.
took it away. They were that poor. It took the mantle off the Cows about who was the worst team of the week. So Manly, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know.
When it's round 3 and you look at a team and go, gee, they could really do it the bye.
Yep. They got
they're
one.
in trouble.
All in favour of Manly getting kicked out of the comp. Please say aye. Aye. No.
30
Okay.
years ago, absolutely.
Well, look.
I think at least we're looking for a new coach.
Manly.
Yeah.
There was one there did watch the play, and I don't know how Jake Trebojevic is going, but he was just like, oh, I'm going over this way, but the attacker went this way, like straight past. It was like,
I've got some stats for him.
What are you doing, mate?
I got some stats.
Can I, before we
He
do
looked like
this,
he didn't know
can I
what he
say
was doing.
he was one of the greatest locks of all time. Defensive
for sure.
locks. He was unbelievable.
That's why it was so obvious.
now
He looked like a lost old man out there.
Absolutely.
At one stage I looked at him and he's like looking around as if he's like in Woolies. Someone's taken him to Woolies and he can't find his trolley.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like for him.
I've
They
lost my
need
people.
to.
He played 67 minutes, 3 runs for 25 metres in 67 minutes.
And let's go back to the coach. Like, if you're the coach, you're not playing Jake Trebojevic 67 minutes.
Hell no.
They've got Kobe Hetherington there.
Yeah, he played like 40 minutes.
They've got
Paseka.
Paseka. They've got,
Oh, I can't remember the other guy.
It doesn't matter who they've got. Oh, they've got Bullimore as well. He just should not be. He's coming on for 30, 20 minutes.
And even then,
just have a little bit of a go.
you usually bring a strike player on to do that. Would you call Jake a strike player?
Oh, but I would call him a calm head.
Yeah, leadership. Good point.
For a bit of leadership around the group, but you need some really good young guys to warrant that.
Should we get into a recap of... Take a break and get into a
Yeah, let's
recap
take a quick
of
break.
last week's games?
All right.
So the first game of round 2 was the Broncos at home versus the Parramatta Eels.
Didn't see this one coming.
Yeah.
Jed did. Jed
did.
tipped Eels.
Does Jed tip against the Bronx because he hates them, though?
I don't know.
Or did he genuinely think that the Eels were going to...
No, the Eels. The Eels beat them last year.
There
He
was
said
a
that.
stat, yeah, there was a stat
He
about
said that the Eels beat them last year,
Mm.
and so, yeah.
Mind the dog in the background. She's currently attacking an intruder, and we don't mind that.
Intruder.
It's okay. It's all good. Thank you, Delhi. Yeah, the Bronx are in trouble, eh? Oh, they're not in trouble, but they've been very poor.
Well, 3 of the tries, Walsh was on the wrong side of the field, and then the very last try, it looked like Walsh had given up with the game on the line. Haas had a few errors, bit lackluster.
Their edges are defensive
It
turnstiles.
just looked like they just
Worrying.
whatever.
Their second row, their combination between their second rowers and their halves, so Ezra and who was 11, Gazowski, and then Renault and Ricky, they were just punching through. And honestly, if they don't fix it up, there could be they could hit 50. Melbourne could hit 50 against them.
And the centres weren't following in.
No.
When they came in, the centres were staying out. Like, I'll just stay on my man because they're going to score and it'll look like I didn't miss a tackle.
Do you think it's just a slightly different team, so it's they're just taking a bit of time to
I think
get
it's
into
just
it?
an
or-
attitude thing.
I think it's just
It definitely looks attitude.
Defence is an
Defence
attitude.
is
Like Walsh had
attitude,
some really good plays as well, like that
Yeah.
chip and chase, and that led to the try. Like that was brilliant.
scored 2 tries.
And I understand you can't do that for the whole time, but it was just his effort and probably even just game awareness, like picking the wrong side to be on. When the Eels obviously went the other way and then scored a try, he wasn't there. He's their last line of defence.
Yeah.
One of them, he was in the line and went straight past him. It's like, I don't know, that seems a bit more game awareness.
I actually put that down to Mitch Moses and Jonah Pezzett. I think that they read their defensive plays really well. So when Reece was up, like that kick that Pezzett put through, he noticed Reece was up in the line, so he puts the kick through that last try. Mitch Moses also identified the weak edges and sent Kalma Tuolangi through those weak edges. I thought it was a combination of really poor defence from the Bronx and attitude, and Mitch Moses. I thought he had a good game. Like, I thought he played really well.
Kaluatangi was absolutely horrible for 10 minutes. And
Kalma Tuolangi.
yeah, he had the blue headgear on.
Yeah.
And then he ripped the blue headgear off, and he was sensational. I'm like, what? He is the worst player. What is going on?
Get this off, I
blew
can't
up,
play.
And then he took the headgear off, and then he went through and scored that try. And I was like, oh, different man.
Stats were pretty similar. 28 missed tackles to 32 missed tackles.
The errors.
Errors, Bronx 12, Eels 5. So like
That matters.
penalties were 8-3 to the Eels, probably because Mitch Moses has his hands in the air the whole time.
Come on.
For 72 points being scored, like they always say that defence wins competitions.
But it's dummy passes that win
Yeah.
competitions.
The stat
Dummy
that
passes.
matters.
Yep, sorry, I've gone straight past that. It's 20 to the Eels, 19 to the Bronx. That's why you lost Bronx. Get better.
It's pretty good though. Like, it's pretty even. Pretty even teams, really.
Yeah, I just
All the other stats are pretty even.
they can't play like this week against Melbourne.
No. They'll
Otherwise,
get
it
owned.
could get embarrassing for them. So, well done, Eels, to get the 2 points. The next game was Friday, the 13th. In New Zealand, it was the Wires flogging, is I think the best way to describe it. The Raiders 40-6. Ricky wasn't happy.
Big rainy game.
Who did he blame for this, Ricky? He usually has something to
I
blame.
think he blamed the Warriors.
Yeah.
That's the smartest thing he's ever said, Ricky. That's a great take. Look, New Zealand Warriors.
Looking good, eh?
Yeah. I think the Raiders didn't help themselves. They looked, their attack, because they had a lot of opportunities. I don't know if we got play the balls in the 20-metre zone stats.
No,
but,
we don't. Sorry.
they had a lot of opportunities, and their game plan was just get it to the back rower every time. Hudson Young or Noah Martin, like, they didn't have like a second phase to that play.
That's how they attack. They've always used
Yeah,
They always use the edges, but like you're right.
But their wingers used to score.
The Warriors defensively
Yeah.
had their number, didn't they?
Yeah, they had Hudson Young all night.
I can't believe, like, Tamale and Savage, have they scored a try? I think they've scored, like, they're not, you're right, they haven't been using their wingers, so, look, to be fair, New Zealand has had 2 games at home, so it'd be interesting to see how they go this week away from home.
Yeah.
Might come crashing back down to earth, but they've started really well. The Raiders, I've got them sitting 9th to 12th this year. We start going to see a bit of a 1 week they're on fire, next week they're not. You know, they only just beat Manly last week by 1 point in Golden Point.
And we saw how bad Manly were this week.
Exactly. So maybe the Raiders aren't as good as what aren't as good as what they should be. So
Eventually, yeah.
moving on to the next game is the Roosters 26, Rabbits 18. Anything big happen in this game?
Oh, nothing too fancy.
Yeah.
Albo was there.
Oh,
I did see him.
Yeah, he put his mug on the TV.
Yeah.
Found the TV camera and said, I'm going to walk to that TV camera right there. Show the people. I'm a man of the people. I'm at the footy. Souths. Let's go Souths.
What a muppet. Sorry.
But yeah, Alex Johnson.
Great to see, hey.
Alex Johnson, 213 tries.
The way that it happened.
It was a very Alex Johnson try.
Yeah.
Screaming down the edge.
Yep.
Yeah.
What an athlete. Has he always played for Rabbits as well? Is he a one
It's
clubber?
a one club team.
He went to the Sharks when Rabbitohs got kicked out.
What?
And then went back.
You sure about that?
But
Rabbitohs
he
got
must
kicked out
not
like
have
20 years
played for
ago.
the Sharks.
That was 26 years ago. 27 years
wasn't
ago. 1999 they got kicked, came back.
I'm pretty sure. I heard a stat.
Maybe when he was
it's
maybe
not
when
Alex.
he was a toddler.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
99.
I don't know. Someone needs to fact check
Yeah.
I
this.
wasn't a toddler in
When
99.
did the Rabbits?
I was finishing high school.
Finished school in 99.
Yeah, me too. All them years ago.
All right, I must have made that up.
Yeah,
Ignore
I
that.
think you did. But yeah, look, 230 beat Ken
2002 they came back into the NRL. So you're saying
2002.
Could have been
if he was 18,
He wasn't there before. All right, just let's cut that bit out.
even if he was 18 in 2002, that would make him
I don't know. All right.
40 something. So well done, Alex Johnson.
It was someone did that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Roosters on the board, 2 points.
Yep.
Not really convincing, but
I think the delay, because they were off the field for what, 10 or 15 minutes?
I think it's like 20, yeah.
Maybe 20 minutes. Wayne was furious about the stoppage. I think, and at that point, Rabbits were on top. They had all the momentum.
Well, obviously they scored.
Well, they had most of the possession as well at that point.
I think Wayne had the Rabbits up, and he had them like running and doing drills, and the Roosters were all just chilling on chairs.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that also had something to do with it. They were like spending more energy.
Do you reckon Wayne read the room wrong? That's hard to say. Wayne read the room.
I think Wayne had a
Wayne read the room wrong. That belongs on a shirt. Ike, new shirt idea.
Wayne read the room wrong.
I think Wayne had a preconceived idea that he was running with regardless. And because he already said, he came out and said, I don't want people to run on the field. He came out. But then they had the gold number 2 jersey there, ready to go. So it's like, but yeah, I'm going to give that one to Trent.
Trent, Robbo.
Yeah.
Good on you, Robbo.
Yeah,
They
needed to win.
They do play for premierships, the Roosters.
Yeah, I think we just will never know how this game would have went without.
But
good on you, AJ.
Yeah.
Great work.
I back that the Roosters still have a bit of convincing to do, and I'm the one that tipped them to win the comp this year. I still didn't see top 4 footy or even top 6 footy, so...
Not yet.
New spine, though.
Yeah, new spine. And Daly had a really good game.
Yes.
Really good game.
So we can't tackle. Game around.
Regrettably, we have to move to Saturday, first game at Leichhardt Oval. Tigers
Can I just say...
44, Cowboys 16.
Tigers are looking good.
They looked really good, didn't they?
Or were cows just really bad?
Oh, that as well.
The cows made them look really good.
Oh.
Were they really good?
Look, definitely it was an ambush. I don't know if you can call it an ambush, but everything, the recipe was there. Everything was set up. It was at Leichhardt Oval, which if you don't know, Leichhardt Oval's like, how do you describe it's like the
tiny.
It's their...
It's
their hood.
They
Their
call it the
backyard, their
spiritual
backyard.
home.
It's their backyard. It's where all the, I won't say that, but all their passionate fans go. And honestly, they reckon it's one of the hardest places to play because it's just so loud and so in your face.
Yeah.
And the Tigers hadn't played a game. It was their first game of the season. And the Cowboys coming back from Vegas, they just got blown off the park with energy. But more than that, did you see the Adam Dewey try when Helam Lukey and Talmalolo were holding him up and he just walked to, and Drinky's watching Dewey walk all the way to the try line and just goes,
tackle.
there you go. Oh, he scored. Oh, no.
I think he was waiting for the ref to call held,
Yeah.
but he was still walking.
It was...
He literally fell over onto the try line.
It was one of the most embarrassing moments as a Cowboys fan to witness. And honestly, Todd, you can back this up. The podcast can back this up. I have not been one to call for Todd's head. Jed has a few times. You guys have. I've given him a lot of grace. Todd, go and see Department of Human Services. Line up, put in your resume or to other jobs. Go and get some Centrelink because you're done. It's not even his fault because I actually think he is a really good coach. But it's either the coach or the players. And it's easier to replace one coach than replace 30 players. Something's not working, hasn't been working. This is his 6th year.
Wow.
We've finished in the top 8 twice, 22 and 24. We finished 3rd and 5th. And our defense
You can be a good coach and just need to move on at the same time.
That's what I think needs to happen.
Des Hasler.
Yeah.
Justin Holbrook.
And if the
He didn't need to move on, did he?
He didn't need to move on.
The Cows leadership tried to just go, here's 2 new assistants.
Can I see the completion rates?
Oh, I don't know if you want to.
I just want to know where the Tigers competed at. So I don't think the Tigers are awesome because it's a 76% completion rate.
They were good though. Like without, I know the Cowboys were so bad, but I don't want to take away from the way the Tigers played too. They played really good footy.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys were
How good's Adam Dewey though?
even Jerome. You've got to give him.
Look,
Jerome
I'm
was
not
good.
I'm not really a fan of Jerome only because he's always been on the enemy team, but it's a good combination, those two.
The Tigers, I still don't think they're a top 8 team. I think they'll finish 8th to 10th.
9th.
Probably 9th.
Slot right
It's the depth. It's when they get some injuries what'll happen. This is a full strength Tigers team.
But Todd, I know you're watching. Please do us all a favour. Cowboys leadership, please do us all a favour. Move on. Don't let us suffer through another 25 rounds of this, please.
Or try and make it work for this year and save the Titans from the spoon, please.
Do you know what? Yeah, we might do that.
Spoon bowls this weekend.
Spoon ball this weekend. Moving on to the next game, because I don't want to talk about that one anymore. Saturday, the second game. Dargans 20, Storm 46.
I thought this was pretty even, really, for probably the first 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. I thought, Storms are in a bit of trouble here. There was, I was starting to think, Melbourne's on top here. You know, what's that new thing that they have on the momentum gauge or whatever it is?
Yeah. That was awesome.
I like it.
And I'm like, here we go. They're going to give the Dragons some 6 agains. And sure enough, they had like 2 or 3 6 agains in a row, and then they were down the other end. I'm pretty sure they scored off that as well. So
yeah.
But yeah, no, I thought it was a good game.
I didn't think the Dragons could buy a penalty. Like, I don't know what their things ended up being, but in that middle there.
It was probably even.
But it wasn't until like the 60-minute mark where the Storm really blew them off the park.
Do you know? And I was just about to say, do you know what?
60-minute mark. Is that when Flogo scored?
Do you know what I think that's from? Where do I find that?
What did he get? Did he go 3 in a row, or was it 2 and then?
Yeah, 60. Oh,
60.
Yeah, 60-minute mark. 62.
Did he go 3 in a row, or was there one in between?
No, one in
Someone else as
between.
well.
Jerome
Hughes. Yeah, so he was. Yeah.
Do you know?
That's a space of 10 minutes there. He scored 4 tries.
I reckon it was the 6 agains coming into play, and the Dragons just lost.
Yeah,
they got fatigued, and if there's one player that can, it used to be Ryan Papenhauser, but now it's Sua.
If there's a player that
Falonga.
suits 6 again.
He's exciting to watch.
He went from standing dead still to full speed in the space of about 2 seconds,
and he stepped someone at the same time.
Incredible.
Yeah. It's just his defense, I think.
Being a bit
just
small.
physical size, like,
and being young.
Yeah, but like exciting. I rate him.
Exciting as.
Yeah.
Dragons will do better than what a lot of people.
They
have versed the Dogs and the Storm for the first 2 rounds.
What one of the 2 teams that are probably really going to be pushing for grand final. So.
Moving on to the last game, Panthers 26, Sharkies 6. Jace.
Yeah, wasn't fun. Can I say, Nathan Cleary? This game.
Can he get better?
Like, we had them hemmed in. We had this game, and then he kicks a 40-20.
Yep.
Like, from his 30, like on the 3rd, like, and then I don't normally complain, but we did get a few interesting calls against us in this game.
There was that one where they pinned you for interfering with the catcher, or what was that one in the middle of the field?
One. Raymond's standing there with his arms open, and he runs into him. Like, I blew up pretty intensely at that one but I mean, I didn't expect to win. I tipped the Sharks. I didn't expect to win. I still think we played pretty well. I think our 26 points, I know, is a few tries, but...
You scored 6 more points than the Bronx did against them.
but I don't think...
Yeah, you're better than the Bronx at the moment.
I didn't think we were on par with the Bronx.
Did you see that? Did you see that? When they're having a bit of a scuffle and Toto's running in.
The bald heads just grabs the...
Dylan Edwards and...
Dylan Edwards was
who's your big guy?
Hazelton.
Hazelton. Just went, do it like that.
Edwards was so chirpy in this game.
Yeah.
He was so... I don't know what happened.
It's usually because they're threatened. Maybe he was threatened. He's like, "Oh, the Sharks can do us here."
Yeah, I don't know. But I didn't lose any respect for my team on this game.
I thought they did quite well.
But
I would say
yeah.
you can tell Penrith have been working on their defence in the off season.
Yeah, but we didn't really. We dropped the ball 3 times. Hazelton dropped the ball 3
I
times.
just
at
go
the
back to
line.
last week. They kept the
Yeah.
most attacking team in the comp to 0.
So that was
and you guys can
Yeah.
attack as well. So they've conceded 6 points in 2 games.
yeah.
Honestly, they've put the whole comp on notice in the first 2 weeks.
Well,
Penrith.
it's the first year they haven't lost a good amount of players. They got an off season together. Yeah. Yeah, Penrith are it. I've still got them to win
They
the comp.
look really good, don't they? All right, moving on to Sunday. Oh, we're not going to spend much time talking about this game. Manly 16, Knights 36.
Yeah, I think we covered it. I think the big news out of that game is Knights have got $2.4 million
Sitting on the
out for
sideline.
a minimum of 4 weeks.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
Ponga went down about 24 minutes in or something. I think he made it to half time and then he didn't come back.
No,
Was that
Brown
right?
made it to half
Oh,
time.
Dylan Brown did.
Ponga made 20 minutes.
20-something minutes. So, yeah, they're gone. It didn't make any difference. You think Manly would have capitalised on the fact that their 2 best playmakers were gone, but Knights.
they look really good.
Knights
Fletcher
are looking
Hunt
sharp.
actually had a really good game. He's had a few shockers recently, but Fletcher Hunt at fullback. I don't know if that means he'll do well this week or he'll have a really bad game, but
Well, Fletcher
he,
Sharp's back this week too.
he's playing 6.
6,
Yeah,
yeah.
and Hunt's a fullback.
So we'll see how they go. I don't think Knights are destined for the spoon anymore.
No.
They have convinced me that there are a few other teams that are gonna
Yeah.
beat them to it.
Any one of the Queensland
Talking about
teams.
those teams,
Yeah.
Dolphins 18, Titans 14, and I've got to say this was also a bludger of a game.
Dolphins just couldn't hold on to the ball, eh? I don't know what they were doing. They should have absolutely romped it in. I actually thought it was pretty even. I didn't think the Titans were that bad. Their defense was pretty good. The defense was a lot better than previous years.
there were so many penalties and scans for the Dolphins in the end.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, look, they didn't. Yeah. Titans should have won that game.
Your attack is missing Jaden Campbell a lot.
Well,
I
he's-
know he's back this week,
Yeah.
but you could tell AJ just wasn't steering it. Lockie Elias is a okay player, but having Campbell back this week will make a big difference. I do think your defense is a little bit better than what it has been in previous years. I think the Dolphins' attack, at one point there was no direction. It was just Katoa had the ball. He's like, "Oh, what am I going to do?" And then he passed, or just pass it to Herbie and see how he goes. And so I think there was definitely a little bit of there.
No shape.
Herbie was
No
looking,
shape.
Herbie
Shape.
was looking good.
Oh, Herbie's
Emma had that
always
that
good.
line break and ran all the way down.
He's
the
in
other
a super
field.
coach team. I know exactly how
But
he did.
their tries, one was a dropout gone wrong.
Finny Fuiaki.
The other one was
Hammer catching a bomb.
Hammer catching a bomb, which
That sealed it, I
they
think.
tried to do 18 times before that. They probably should have caught on to that one, the Titans. And the other one was something else dodgy.
Yeah.
So it wasn't an attacking masterclass, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't think both these teams, even though I had them close to the top 8, if there's one thing
Not
I'd love
right
to
now.
change about my ladder, it'd probably be that.
Oh, look, it's still a long season.
It
and
is,
look,
Matt.
Between round 1 and round 2, I can see a massive improvement in the Titans. And look, when you're at the bottom, there's only one way to go, and that's up, baby. Let's go. We're not here to take part. We're here to take over.
I'd like to argue that. I think the Cows are at the bottom, and I still think they can go lower.
You can't do worse.
If
than
you
Manly,
drop
come
your
on.
coach, that'll be the end of it.
Shall we move on to tips?
Yeah, should we take a quick break?
Quick break, and then we'll talk tips for. We'll
tips and chips.
we'll quickly
Chips and chips.
recap
Accountability?
how last week went. Bit of accountability, and then we'll.
In our tipping.
Should I put
Yeah.
my tips in as we go through? So I
probably a
You
good
should
idea.
Tip what I
yeah,
say.
because you missed round 1 last week. You didn't tip.
I didn't.
And our tipping competition doesn't give you the away team if you miss it.
The tipping comp I'm in with my family did though.
Oh, so you got that one.
So Don't worry about that.
All right. Well,
We'll be
Jason's going to pull up his tips.
So
We're
I'm
going to take
first
a
in
quick
that
break.
one.
All right, welcome back. We're going to get into our favourite part of the week, probably. A bit of accountability first. We're going to talk about our tips from the week just gone. Jedstar, who's not here to sort of claim fame, he topped the round out of all of us.
Number 1, baby.
7 out of 8, Jeddy. Well done, mate. I know you'll watch this back. I got 6 out of 8. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'll take
get the participation award this
I'll get
week.
the silver.
I only dropped 1 spot, mind you.
Matt got 5, so he came in third, and then Jace got 4. Anyway, the ladder sits currently. Jed is on top with 13. I'm second on 11. Jason's still holding on to third with 10, and then El Nacho Porto, who is Matt, he's called El Nacho Porto in our tipping comp, is in 4th on 9. So a bit of work to do there, Matto.
So the outside man is leading the tipping comp.
Okay, so
That's the important thing to note here.
just want to clarify,
Mark.
those standings are from our tipping comp,
Just putting that out, Mark.
but I've obviously subtracted everyone else that's not on this, because we're doing our own as well,
Yeah.
right? So,
okay.
yeah, I'm talking...
Oh, so Matt's not actually 4th.
No, Matt's
I
down in
apologise.
8th on our
Sorry.
actual tipping comp.
Yeah.
But
It sounded better than it was.
Down the bottom.
I'm separating it, Jason.
But for the record, we are still 1, 2, and 3, aren't we?
We're
Oh,
1,
did I
2,
go
and
back
4. Yeah. A certain Roosters fan,
My round one was
Racist.
really bad. Round 1 was really bad for me.
her name goes by Arnucci, is in third
Maybe
spot.
that could be Rachel.
Nah, rigged.
Ron.
Ronnie.
Ron.
All right. So, we've got some games coming up.
Round 3. Now, the first issue I have with this is it's at GIO Stadium. The Raiders are taking on the Bulldogs. The Raiders are $1.84. The Dogs are $2.
Get your tips out, Josh. You've fallen
Yeah, they're
behind
here.
already.
Oh, I'm going
you've
to
done
do
it.
mine later.
All right.
How are
Just
the
making sure you're onto
Raiders?
I've done it.
How are the Raiders favourites
look-
after getting flogged by the Wars?
I've never betted on football, but
$2 looks good.
I've tipped Raiders
Maybe I could do-
because they're at home and because they would have copped absolute blasting from Ricky this
wonder
week.
what this will cost me instead.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nah, Bulldogs.
House.
Yeah, I got Dogs.
Dogs. I don't know the else. So
Raiders at the moment.
Second game Friday night. Well, first game Friday night. What is the Roosters playing the Panthers doing? Oh, I suppose this will explain
Broncos
later.
won the premiership last year.
Yeah, Roosters at 5 p.m. our time. Roosters $2.40. Panthers $1.57 at Allianz Stadium. I am going to tip the Penny Panthers.
Penrith.
Yeah, Panthers.
I think it's a pretty simple tipping week.
Yeah. 7 p.m. game, Melbourne. This is at Amy Park in Melbourne. Melbourne $1.37, Broncos $3.13. I've just received word Adam Reynolds is out. He's been ruled out for this week.
So they named him this afternoon.
They named him this
then they ruled
afternoon,
him
and he's
out.
been ruled
So
out
if he's out, that means Broncos have a good chance of winning.
because Reece Walsh fires up when Adam Reynolds is out
And I just think Ben Hunt
at 7.
fits the
Yeah.
combo better. Like I think Adam Reynolds is possibly one of the greatest halfbacks never to play for Australia. But
Has he not played for Australia?
couldn't imagine so.
Okay, interesting.
There's a lot of people. He was
Fact
behind.
check.
Oh, I'm going to tip Melbourne. I can't not tip Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Melbourne and Melbourne.
Yep. Saturday, 2 p.m. The 4th placed Knights, $2.37. The Warriors, $1.59 at McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. The Knights are home, first home game. Do you know what? I'm going to go the upset here and tip the Knights.
Oh, yeah.
I just think they got momentum. Fletcher Sharp's back. I know they lost KP, but look how good... Oh, it was Manly. Yeah.
I've tipped Warriors because their 2 stars are out.
It's a
I think
smart
that's
thing to do.
Knights
demoralising.
don't generally do well without KP, and now they also don't have Dill. And I think
The other thing is, though, can Warriors win 3 in a row?
I reckon they can. I reckon their forward pack is prime and Hellasima.
I'm going to stick with Knights for
I'm
now.
jumping on Warriors.
Was.
Yeah, I've tipped Warriors.
Yep.
All right, Saturday, 4:30. Cronulla $1.43 to the Dolphins, $2.85. It's at Ocean Protect Stadium in Sydney.
How come you've tipped the Finns, Jace?
Hey.
What's going on here?
Yeah, that's a fin.
Because the Sharks have a fin.
Oh,
Right. Who would win in a race, a shark or a dolphin? In water.
I
That's
was
actually a
watching,
really
And
good
on
question.
land, who would win?
I was watching some sharks today. Boy, they can take off.
But
From
dolphins-
standing still, sharks.
yeah, but
bang.
do they have
Dolphins
the
with
stamina?
boats and
Probably,
stuff.
they do. Yeah, they're probably too busy.
If you know the answer to this, or
Look at
you,
me, I'm a dolphin.
if you own a dolphin or a shark and you've done this experiment, can you please let us know who is the quicker? What are they?
I reckon dolphins would be quicker because otherwise the sharks would eat them all.
They're not mammals, are they?
Dolphins are.
What's a shark?
Not a mammal.
Fish.
Shark's a shark. No, sharks are not fish.
No, but what's the
Sharks are fish.
fish are friends, not food.
Sharks are different. Cause
No, it's the same thing.
is it?
Yeah.
It's like saying koalas are bears, though. They're definitely not.
Why are they called koala bears?
It's a misnomer.
Cronulla win this game for the record.
Yeah, I'm going Cronulla.
I think Cronulla's going to destroy the Dolphins. It's going to be blood in the water.
All right.
All right, Saturday, 6:35. Rabbits, $1.58. How are the Tigers $2.39?
Now, I have been talked into.
This is in Gosford, by the way.
I've been talked into tipping the Tigers from you guys. Your chat on the previous round.
I didn't say anything about the Tigers.
Yeah, you said they were doing really well. You
I
said
did say
they
that, but I
played great. You said they did well. I said, the completion's not great, and you were like, no, they played really well. I was listening, and so I've tipped the Tigers.
he's trying to throw us under the bus.
I
here,
think this
Matt.
will be a good game, though. This probably be one of the exciting ones of the round.
I don't know who to tip based on form. Probably gonna have to tip the Tigers. But nothing will make me happier than
I
seeing them
reckon.
lose
Which
after last week.
side is May on?
Right side.
Is he on Walker? Walker and Latrell? Right side? Yeah.
Yeah, Charles left side. May was right side. Yeah, that.
I reckon.
Oh.
I reckon they will get Truva. I reckon they'll get under their skin.
Taruva, or they've got Patrick Herbert from the Titans back in. He's the guy that didn't throw the pass in that Titans Roosters final. All he had to do was throw the pass to the winger. He's now in the Tigers, and there's word that he may. Oh well, let's have a look at the team list. Who have they named?
While you're looking that up, there's some footage of Taruva when Reed Marnie. Reed Marnie did something.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he runs up and goes, challenge it, bro, challenge it. And he's
brah.
like, yeah, challenge it.
Challenge
yeah.
it, brah.
It's very funny.
Jarrell Skelton they've named at centre. He filled in
Yeah.
when May went down. But I think, Patrick Herbert is on the extended bench, so don't be surprised if we see it late. But Jarrell Skelton actually played really well. Because they're missing Stafford Toa too, the Tigers.
So the way to beat Rabbits is just to make the left edge upset. Fafita, Walker and Trell.
Get under their
And
skin.
you get under their skin, which isn't hard.
Do you know what? All traffic should be down that edge because if they get tired, they get really lazy.
Yeah.
All three of
But
those
the only
guys.
thing you got to do is just watch that right edge.
Should we,
Why do you do this to me?
why are we helping the Tigers?
Why do you talk me out of my tips every week?
Jerome says he watches this.
And then I tip the opposite and lose.
Do you know what?
I've tipped Rabbitohs.
I'll go Rabbits.
I guess.
I think they were close last week.
All right.
Sunday, 3:05 p.m. The Eels $1.45. The Dargans
think that's
$2.79. Yeah, I'm tipping the Dargans.
Dargans should be the favourite for this game.
Dargans.
You reckon?
Who you going?
Eels
Eels.
only just beat the Broncos.
Yeah, a Paul Broncos.
Mind you, the Broncos are paying Pezzett for 3 years, so he doesn't do this to them again.
Dargans.
Dargans.
Like they're due.
Who'd you tip?
Eels.
Eels. All right.
And then
What I know now.
it's just fitting that the last game of the round, once everyone's had enough rugby league, they put
Yes.
16th v 17th on.
Best game of
The
the round.
Cowboys are $1.60 favourites to the Titans, $2.34. Now that's a farce in itself. It is at QCB in Townsville, so maybe that's the reason why we are favourites. I'm tipping the Titans.
Really?
Mate, if you watched all 80
I've tipped the
minutes,
Titans too, but-
if you watched all 80 minutes of the Cowboys play on the weekend, you'll go, what did I see on Saturday that makes me go, oh, the Cowboys should win
Oh, but
this?
they'll show up for a home game.
Well,
You're tipping the Titans so that if Cows win, you're happy, but if they don't win, you're still
I get
happy.
the tip. Yeah, everyone knows I do that.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
I've tipped Titans. I think they're due for it. I
I
think
just
they
don't
Do you know what?
see anything in the Titans forward pack
You laugh at me for
Yeah,
that
that's
strategy.
that makes me think they're going to last 80
You laugh at me for that strategy, but more and more people are doing it these days now, so it's catching on. But no,
I will never do that.
no, and I back that. That's all right.
Because you will never tip against the Sharks.
I tip against them if we're playing Melbourne in Melbourne.
Question:
Or Titans in
I shouldn't have
Coffs Harbour.
tipped them this weekend, but
If
I
you
just had a
need
shocker.
one tip to win the whole tipping competition,
Yeah.
and it's Panthers versus Sharks in the grand final, and Panthers are heavy favourites, who you tipping?
Yeah, I'm tipping Penrith.
Okay, so you would do it.
We've beaten Penrith once in the last 7 years.
It's probably a bad example, but yeah, do you know what? I'll probably.
I should have tipped Panthers this week. I was just having a moment.
For those at home, I have gotten rid of the Titans jersey. I'm back in my Cowboys jersey, but if I have to tip with my head, I can't split these two crappy teams.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I tipped Cowboys.
I reckon you're less crappier than us at the moment.
Titans can get 40 in front with 20 minutes to go.
40?
They might
40.
4-0. They might be able to hold them off for the last 20 minutes.
I've
You're right. They looked gassed.
I've just
in the
seen
last-
nothing in this forward pack that
Yeah.
makes me think.
They're missing
At
Jolliffe.
least Tol Malolo has got some get up and go about it.
Cows forward pack or my forward pack.
Titans
Titans.
forward pack.
Yeah.
Considering Tino plays 40 minutes or something.
Do you know what's funny is that
Not sure how many.
after the shellacking last week, Toddy makes no changes to his team.
How stupid.
Because no one's injured.
That's
Madge drops
Shiba.
Saki. Brings in the dude Anderson.
Gajeski had a HIA, but
Gajewski
still, I reckon he drops him anyway.
Well, I don't think it ruled him out. Yeah. And
He-
Cowboys make no changes.
No changes to a team that it wasn't because we were just beaten by a better team. We played so crap. Some of our big names played terribly, and he drops none of them.
And Titans bring back JC, so they've done something.
Ruben Cotter's back.
I know
That's
you
great.
like Mo Futuwaka, but I think he's done.
Nah, he'll be right. He'll fire up.
Who's your 10?
Bo Firm will
Oh,
fire
Tino.
up.
Why is Tino only playing 40 minutes?
Tino.
Exactly.
Did he play 40 minutes or is
47.
that just hearsay?
No, 47 because
47
he's in a lot of super coach teams and people are blowing up that he only played 47 minutes.
Might be tired. I don't know. They'll be right. They'll do better this week. Trust me. Come on, guys.
Well-
tip the Titans.
I probably will end up tipping the Titans.
Yeah, do it, Jace. Come on, change
I'm
your
just tipping the home team.
tipping the home team.
Well,
That's all right.
I think that's us, isn't it?
I understand.
Sorry,
If I was in your shoes, I'd probably do the same.
I don't want to tip either.
It's one of those. It's one of those weeks.
Tip a draw.
All right. Well, if you are, I don't think we can do that. If you're still here, hey, thanks a lot. Thanks for listening, tuning in. If you're still here and you haven't subscribed, you should probably do that because you want our content. We appreciate you being a part of it, and we will see you next week. As always, have a great life.